AC is actually fine, but they told me that they've just been adding like Freon to the AC in order for it to like make it cool down. But they ended up, it just so happened today, it was the day that they had to come and like replace the whole AC. So they came and did that. It took them about 3 hours. They just now got done, and it's like 7:32 right now, and they came around 4:30ish. And so, I had to kind of just let them fix it or replace the AC. At first I thought that the apartment didn't notify me, but I realized that they did notify me, but they notified me like 30 minutes before they showed up. So it was one of those situations. I just happened to not see the notification at the time. So yeah, they came and fixed the AC, and at first, actually, as they were here, at first it actually got warm because they had to turn the AC off and turn a couple of the what are those things called, like breaker switches off that like cut electricity to certain things. While they did it, I think they had to cut the power to the AC when they did it, so it kind of got a little bit hot, but it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I mean, they had to come and do their job, and I was kind of like caught off guard, like, because for one, I wasn't expecting anybody at my door, but when somebody knocks on the door, I have a vantage point of the parking lot from my apartment, so I always look outside and see, like, okay, is it like a repair vehicle? Is it, UPS or some sort of delivery that I was expecting? I don't know. So I looked out and saw it was like some AC repair folks, and so they told me, hey, the apartment ordered this. The apartment, the people who run the apartment ordered that my apartment get a new AC, so they had to come in and do it was something they had to do on the inside and the outside. So yeah, that was pretty much the only event of the day. But I was gonna go to the park, but I think now I don't think I'm gonna do it because it's a little late, and if I'm gonna be at the park at night, I'd rather be at the park when it's nighttime rather than like driving to the park and it's nighttime. So sun's kind of going down, so that's where we're at with that. Yeah, let's talk about what happened in the news though. So the hurricane Imelda, Idalia, or y'all please forgive me, I forget the name of that hurricane already. Was it Idalia? Anyway, the hurricane that's been in the news has made landfall just north of Tampa Bay this morning. It hit as it was a category 4, like right as it was approaching it, but obviously, when it gets over land, it'll weaken. And I think as of now, it's still a category 1 storm, so even category 1 is pretty powerful. I saw some videos of the storm surge. It's pretty extensive, and I mean, you come to expect that had this issue where he just completely froze up, and like pretty much blanked out during a press conference. A lot of people question whether he's like competent enough to actually have his position, or whether they need to have somebody younger in there, like taking his place, because what the amount of like power and I guess he's influential. Is he? I don't know. With the amount of power and influence that he has, people are calling for somebody that's a little more competent to, be in that position, because the thing is, I believe that's an elected position, and they actually, the question they asked him today was about him running for re-election, and I don't know if he's gonna get voted in again, for one, at his age, and for two, he's had these incidences where he's kind of like blanking out and just having these episodes. It's just not good, and he's failed multiple times. I think at his age, honestly, my opinion, I think he should probably go ahead and just retire and just enjoy the rest of his life. I mean, I guess he's passionate about the job. If at 80, 81 years old, he's still in Congress. I think at the age of 80, 81, I want to be sitting on the beach relaxing, or sitting at home relaxing. I don't think I want to be working, but I guess people are passionate about these elected positions. Like, I've seen people stay in these elected positions for it depends on the elected position. If it's an elected position without term limits, you have people who have been in elected positions for 30 something years, because the people just keep voting them in and in, and the guys just get older and older, and it just might be time for him to just go ahead and, there's something like flying in here, it might be time for him to just go ahead and retire. I know I would not be one to work at 80 something years old, not me. I want to be relaxing at that time of my life, not working. But like I say, it could just be him being passionate. I don't know. There's something flying in here, because when they were in here, they kind of left the door open, and they kept having to open and close. It was a lot of in and out to my apartment, and I think some bug flew in here. It's like a gnat. I don't think it's a fly. They showed up unannounced. That was my problem with it. Well, I mean, they technically announced it to me, but 30 minutes prior, that's not much of an announcement. So, wow. So, anyway, I ain't gonna pause this video. The last thing I saw in the news today was, the last thing I'm gonna talk about that I saw in the news today was the fact that they're saying the Biden administration is trying to make marijuana a class 3 substance or something like that, from a class 1 substance, or no, what do they call it, level 1 or level 3? Anyway, they're trying to downgrade it on their Controlled Substance Act list of drugs, and they're trying to make it to where, because marijuana now is pretty much a lot more socially acceptable than it was 10, 20, 30 years ago. So they're trying to make it to where it's listed in their Controlled Substance Act as a drug that causes low to moderate dependency, versus LSD, those are hard drugs, but marijuana, it's not really a hard drug. Like, it's not gonna make you just like go completely crazy and insane. But one thing about marijuana is it will make you can develop a dependency on marijuana. I know some people say that no, you can't get addicted to it, but you definitely can. I mean, I've heard stories, about people being addicted to marijuana, and there are actually programs out there to get you off of like smoking marijuana. But in my opinion, I don't think somebody should be thrown in jail for smoking or having marijuana. Like, no, I think really it should be used for like medical reasons. I don't believe it should be smoked either, but I don't believe somebody should be thrown in jail for it either. I mean, that's just too much. I mean, it's a plant that grows from the ground, it's inhaling smoke is bad for you. Getting high is, it's not really a good thing in my opinion. Although I understand why people do it, is pretty much to escape reality temporarily. And my thing is, if they allow alcohol and they know alcohol can make you drunk and take you out of reality, then why are you gonna make another like substance that takes you out of reality illegal? I don't understand it. But I don't believe in like just smoking it all day either. That's not good for you. Just like I don't believe in smoke, or I don't believe in drinking alcohol. I don't believe in getting drunk either. That's not good for you. So I've actually never been drunk or high a day in my life. I just never really been that type of person to drink alcohol like that or use drugs and stuff. That's not me. I don't do stuff like that. So I wonder, it's funny because in trucking, any job you go to, they actually drug test you for marijuana. So if you ever want to be a trucker, you can't smoke marijuana or consume it in any way, really. Because in addition to mandatory drug testing before you start a job, a lot of companies do random drug tests to make sure you're not like, doing drugs out on the road while you're driving. So it's just one of those things about trucking, is they're extremely strict on drugs, so yeah. Don't do drugs if you want to be in trucking, So, and yes, marijuana is included in that. I hear a bug outside, like what are those bugs called? Cicadas that make that loud noise. That's how you know it's summertime in the South, at least. You hear those loud cicadas buzzing. But it's all part of the ambience of nature, so I don't mind. But yeah. I don't even know if the microphone's picking it up. Can y'all hear it? I don't know. But yeah. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say in this video. I covered the three main things I wanted to talk about: the hurricane, Senator Mitch McConnell, him freezing up in a press conference earlier today, and the Biden administration trying to make marijuana a level 3 substance in their Controlled Substances Act. So I just thought I'd kind of talk about the news. I don't really watch news much, but I'm trying to get back into kind of staying afloat on what's going on in society, And negativity, but other stuff, I mean, I'll, kind of talk about from time to time. So, yeah. So, anyway, you all, I think that's about it for this video. I will be back tomorrow with another video. I've been making these videos a little more now that I have a little more time, but as a matter of fact, though, I actually just got another job, and I will actually probably talk about that in my next video. I did get a job, so yeah. I'm actually gonna be working less than I did in my old job, so